Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 46 of my 2024 TTM returns, and we have 5 successes coming in on a Tuesday, a very bountiful Tuesday compared to normal. But we got 3 racing successes to start off with. First one is a 2 of 2 return in 22 days from former NASCAR driver Boris Said. So I already have Boris in the collection on a signed trading card that I got from another fellow NASCAR collector years and years ago. He sent me some extra cards along with a bunch of trading cards that we were splitting getting signed that I could either get through the mail or in person and everything. And one of them was a Boris Said. But he last raced, I think, in 2022 in the Cup Series, and then attempted to qualify for a race in 2023, ended up failing to qualify, and I believe it was said that if he had ran well in that race, it would have definitely been his last, because he's now 60 or 61 years old. So still remains to be seen whether he is completely done. I think he is. I think he said so, but just kind of based off how that interview went, of if it went well, that it would be the last one. The fact that they didn't even make the race kind of leaves that door open. But really successful driver, really good road course kind of guy. Worked with Rick Hendrick for many, many years. I believe he had a win in the Xfinity Series and a win in the Truck Series as well. Then we have a crew chief. This is a 2 of 2 success, also in 22 days, from JR Motorsports crew chief Adam Wall. He is a rookie. This is his first year as a crew chief in any of the NASCAR series, and he is working with Sammy Smith. They've been having a pretty decent year so far, 6 top 10s already. He also included a note, which he wrote, "Thank you so much for the kind note and for your support. Yours is my first fan mail since becoming a crew chief at JRM. My kids thought it was especially cool. Hope you enjoyed this season, and I hope we can have some success for you." Always nice to get those little notes and everything and see how it impacts these guys. For a lot of them, I've actually been one of their first pieces, if not their first piece of fan mail. I know Alan Hart was another guy. I think he was in Xfinity Series crew chief, might still be doing that, but that got posted to Instagram by someone else involved with the team, or his wife. I'm not 100% sure who it was. But to get those little notes and know that it means a lot to these people, and to sometimes be their first piece of fan mail. Now, he did put it in that note, first fan mail since becoming a crew chief. So I don't know if he got any before. Maybe he did, because it looks like he was involved with would it be Hendrick Motorsports as well? I think Hendrick has Alex Bowman, right? I'm pretty sure. So I'm forgetting a name and completely embarrassing myself. But yeah, he's with, JRM would be connected to Hendrick Motorsports, so that makes sense. I'm on a rant. I'm so tired today. But really cool to get that, especially a first-year guy, and already doing well so far. So we'll see how he does going forward. Then we have a hero card request that came back. Got 1 signed and 1 unsigned hero card in 68 days from NASCAR Truck Series driver Lane Riggs. Silver Sharpie didn't turn up too great on that one, but it is signed. And I also received an unsigned one of him from Front Row Motorsports. He is in the Truck Series. I believe this is his maybe it's not his rookie season, because I think he's driven in the Truck Series for 3 years, but I don't know if he's done 3 full seasons yet. But he is the son of former NASCAR driver Scott Riggs, who I don't think I have in the collection, so it'd be interesting to see if I would be able to add him. I don't know what my cat's doing. Sorry about that. But he, son of Scott Riggs, and was a really, really successful late model series driver. I think he was racing since he was 14 in that series and did really, really well there. Several wins, a lot of close championship calls. I don't think he ever won a championship. but very, very good at what he did in those series. Then we have a couple of bowling Hall of Famers. First one is a 2 of 2 success in 22 days from, I don't know if these guys are still bowling. I know that there's like a PBA 50 and PBA 60 for those who are older and still bowl and whatnot. I'm just keeping track of the PBA regular stats because it get very confusing. This is from Amlito Monticelli. I think I'm pronouncing that right. He is the first ever non-American inducted into the PBA Hall of Fame. I believe he comes from Venezuela. And he had a successful career with 21 wins and 1 major to his name. A lot of top 5 finishes, over 100. So played for a long time and very, very successful. The other one is a really big name, quite possibly one of the biggest names I've gotten so far. And this was a 2 of 2 success in 15 days from longtime bowler. And I think he has an Allen and Genter card for anyone who collects those. Maybe it's not Allen and Genter. Maybe it's Goodwin Champions. Either way, Pete Weber. Very, very successful bowler, and I think he is second all-time in major wins. So he has 37 regular tour wins, 152 top 5 finishes, and 10 majors. I think the record is 11. So very, very accomplished. From what I saw, he is still competing, or he competed at least very, very recently. I think he won a major in like 2013 or something like that, which feels more recent than it actually is. At least to me it does. But very cool to add a couple more Hall of Famers to a quickly growing bowling collection. I don't have very many more requests out. Most of them have come back already, so I'll have to continue looking and see if there's others that sign and see what I can do as far as getting active bowlers. I do have a request out to one, but that was sent via home address. I'm sure there's others that would be happy to sign. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.